going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm well excited because today is the day that we're going to be removing the massive clown loaches from the fish room into the monster aquarium. So stay tuned. Okay everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the new video. Right, today, as some of you may know, I got these big clown loaches exactly 2 weeks ago today. It's Saturday today, so I got them exactly 2 weeks today. So, when I first got them, a couple of them had like sort of damages on their heads and bits like that. I've been doing a 20% water change every day for the last 2 weeks, and they've completely healed up. And I've been also using this stuff. Some of you are probably already using this stuff. It's really good. I've used it for years and years and years. It's Melaflix. So that's the stuff there. Melaflix. Okay, API, really good stuff. And do you know what? It actually smells. It smells lovely. You know, if you could use it as aftershave, I would. But anyway, so what we've got to do today, obviously, I'm going to get the fish out of this tank. But I'm going to probably take most of the rocks out, put a big towel down on the floor here, get them into a bucket with that sort of much water in it, and get loads of towels down in there, and then basically just put the fish straight in the monster aquarium because they're ready to go. I've checked the pH in this tank. It's exactly the same as the tank in there because it's having the same amount of water changes. I'm using obviously my tap water, etc, etc. So it's all ready to go. So let's get some bits and start cracking on with it. Okay, so I just took all the rocks out and that big bit of wood that's in the middle there. I've got my cactus pleck in here as well, so let me show you that. It's looking absolutely stunning. So there's my cactus pleck there, which is an L114 cactus pleck. So he's actually grown quite a lot since I put him in this tank, because he was in the monster tank with all the bigger plex. So he hasn't actually got to sort of fight for food, because he only pleco in this tank. So he's getting really nice and big now. His tail's sort of growing back a bit because he was getting bullied in the other tank. But anyway, here's the clown loaches. So there's all the 5 big clown loaches we've got to get out today. Here's all the small ones at the front, so you can see the difference in size between the small ones and the big ones. And these aren't fully grown yet as well. These have got a lot more growing to do. But anyway, let's stop going on. Let's drain some of the water out of this tank and get them in the bucket. Okay, the clowns are in the bucket now. So, well, do you know what? It's really easy to do because obviously it's quite a small tank. And I had a big net, so they just sort of swam into it. The actual bigger clowns were really hot. They're harder to catch than the smaller ones, which was weird. These big ones had sort of more energy. But let me show you what they look like. So there they all are there, look, 5 big old clowns. So ready to go in the monster tank. I can't wait for this, it's going to look epic. But anyway, what we've got to do, obviously we've got to top up the water on this. I've got to put the rocks and the bogwood back in here. Keep all these fish sort of happy. I will be closing this tank down soon, like I've said before. I'm just waiting for the other tanks to come here. And we're going to be doing like a rainbow tank and a Malawi tank, etc, etc. And this one is going to be an open top sort of hardscape tank. But we're going to be doing another video on that soon. But anyway, let's get all these fish into the monster tank. Okay, so we're in my lounge now, kitchen slash fish room. So as some of you may know, I've got my 10-foot tank here and I've got my reef tank here. If I had it my way, I'd have another tank here. I used to have a 6-foot tank and I would love to put it there, but yeah, Mrs wouldn't let me, so I had to put all the stuff out in the garage. But anyway, we've got the clown loaches here, which are in the bucket. They're all ready to go. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to start draining a little bit of water out of this tank into here and just sort of give them 5 minutes in there to sort of chill out, acclimate to this water. I just want to be double careful with this because obviously they're big fish. It costs me a lot of money as well. I don't want to lose anything. So let's do that and then just basically just got to put them in the tank. Okay, so I've added some water in the bucket now. I just need to let them set. So I've turned the lights on for this video because obviously it's only like 10 o'clock in the morning and these lights don't come on till 3 in the afternoon. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to actually turn the lights off while adding the fish and then turn them back on when sort of the fish are in. But a quick tip, when adding fish to your tank, all of us like to feed sort of one hole in the tank. So I've got 6 holes in this tank with the glass sliding lids on top, and I normally feed through this hole here. So quick tip, don't put the clowns in the hole that you feed from, because fish are clever. They know where they're going to get fed, and it could actually make them think that you're actually feeding them, and you never know with these other ones, they might actually go for these new clowns. So quick tip, never put the new fish through the hole that you feed through. It's a bit common sense really. But anyway, let's turn these lights off, give them a few more minutes in the bucket and we're going to bang them in the tank. Okay, it's all ready. Lights are off, fish are ready to go. Can't tell you how excited I am. I can't wait to see what these look like tonight. All shouldered together. We're going to have 11 clowns in there, all shouldered together tonight with all the lights on. It's going to look epic. But anyway, let's get in the tank. Right, the clowns are all in. Everything's gone really well. I'm going to have a bit of a tidy up, get all the stuff away, turn the lights on, and we'll do some zooming in, have a look at some bits like the size difference between my ones, etc, etc. So let's have a tidy up and we'll get on with that. Okay, let's pop the lights on the tank. So these are the lights I'm using on this tank. They're fluval plant lights. So you just go straight on the app like this. Like so. They're on auto at the moment, which says at the top there, auto. And what I do is I just turn to manual, which is full blast. All three of them to manual. And then we can have a good look at the clown loaches. Right, so that's all the lights on. The clowns are epic, man. You wait till I show you over here. I've just got to quickly buff up the front of the tank with, I've got this new fluval microfiber cloth which I've done a video on. Got some fluval bits the other day. So I'm just going to quickly buff the front of the glass up with this tank because there's quite a fair bit of water on it. Right, you're ready to see this. Check out the gang, man. That's not even all of them. Some of them are still under the wood there. There's another one there, another couple actually out there. So my original clowns, I had 6 of them. And now we've got 11 in this tank. What I love about clowns is they all show together. Look at this, look how they all show together. They all stay together. And they don't even know each other all this lot. So it's like a new mob being entered into your tank, you know, and you sort of bring them into your gang and they sort of hang out together. So I'll absolutely love them. They're such placid fish. You know what? They're probably one of my top 5 favourite fish. I'll actually do a video on clowns themselves eventually. I'll do like an analysis on them, tell you all about them, all their water chemistry, bits like that, food. We'll do a separate video on that. But yeah, this is what the clowns look like in my tank, man. I'm well pleased, I'm well happy with it. And I also got these clowns, if some of you know, I've got them from Lee Valley Aquatics in Nazen, near Essex. So Glenn texted me saying I've got these big clowns coming in. He actually had 2 clowns in. He texted me saying I've got these 2 clowns. Do you want them? I said, yeah, I'll have them straight away. And then a couple of days later, he had 3 more in, which were similar sort of size. And he goes, do you want them as well? You just can't say no, can you, when you find fish like these, because they're such rare beauties, you know. And some of you may know they take years and years to grow. My big ones in here, sort of like near enough 10 years old, you know, so they take years to grow. Like the little ones I've got out in the fish room, they're probably like a year old. Eventually, one day, what I really want to do, what I've always wanted to do, is a clown-only tank, like a big sort of 8-foot tank, just full of clown loaches. I think it'd be amazing. And they're actually a really good fish. I call them a working fish, because actually a really good fish for like cleaning up, you know. They go around for your substrate all day, clean up after all the monsters and bits. So they're actually a working fish. But this is what the tank looks like at the moment, with all the clown loaches in it. Got 11 loaches, absolutely over the moon. Also, I've got this tank down here which I've got sent from All Pond Solutions. It's a 30 by 30. I think it is, or is it a 25? I've done an unboxing video on it. I need to set it up. I've got all the filter and heater stuff out in the fish room. What do you guys want me to put in it? What do you guys think I should put in it? Should I do a hardscape in it? Should I do a little planted tank? Should we do a shrimp tank? Let me know in the comments below what we should do with that. But yeah, I'm absolutely blown away with what the tank looks like at the moment. It looks epic, doesn't it? Just all the different colours and stuff in it. For me, this tank now is nice and full. I'm not going to add any more fish unless some other big clown loaches turn up. But I'm not going to put any more arrow wires or Oscars and bits like that in it, because I don't want to upset the buyer loads. You know, all the fish are sort of happy in here. No one's fighting. So once you get a balance with the tank and you're happy with it, don't start adding like new predatory fish, because it just goes tits up. But anyway, I'm going to end the video there. Thanks for watching as always. Like and subscribe my channel. Ding the notification bell. And keep it real, everyone.